Hey, so as a recruiter or a salesperson, you might have heard of note takers. You might like them and you might be using them already. And why not? I understand. They help you attend calls, they take notes for you, they summarize calls, send you transcripts. But they stop right there. What about doing much more? We thought on this particular line and we came up with something, or rather a AI note taker, which not just summarizes calls, creates transcripts, but also goes beyond and does all the important stuff for you on your database so that you as a recruiter can close more jobs or you as a salesperson can close more deals. Introducing to you the AIRA Notetaker. Now, AIRA Notetaker is an AI Notetaker built exclusively for the recruiting industry and recruiting agencies. Let me walk you through this. So, this is the homepage for the AIRA Notetaker. You will see AIRA Notetaker on the left sidebar over here. Now, this lists all your meetings that have happened over the last week and the week prior. Now, these are all calls and their transcriptions. On the right side, you will see all the meetings that are lined up for you the coming days. And you can also pretty much add AIRA Notetaker to a meeting just by dropping the meeting link here. That said, let's head on to a call description or other or summary. Now, let me open up this call. Now, once I do it, you will see the platform over here. This is Google Meet, and AIRA Notetaker supports video on voice platforms both. On the video platforms, you have the option of Google Meet, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and on the voice platforms, you have RingCentral, Twilio, and Aircall. All of these, you have your transcripts, summaries, and recordings generated over here. Now, this is a brief description. You will see who the particular candidate or the people were involved in this call, and then you have your summary. Now, this summary is a very customized summary based on what exactly I wanted to generate. As you can see, I have selected a recruiter candidate call summary. This particular structure can be again tweaked and reformatted based on what you need. On the right side, you will see the transcript on the speakers, and you also have the video recording over here. Now, let me quickly head back to settings of AI note takers. First things first, you can enable or rather decide what kind of calls note taker will be part of. On calls, only sales calls, recruiter calls, so on and so forth. You can tweak the language. You have all the options over here. Coming to templates, you can ask AIRA Notetaker to create a very specific summary based on what you need, and these summary templates can be defined by you. As you can see, I have sections added over here. What should my summary look like? What should be the length? What should be the format? I also can give some very specific prompts over here, as you can see, and I can also add some repeating sections. For example, if a particular topic was mentioned, give a very specific summary about it. For example, let's say it's about salary, and whenever a salary is mentioned, give me everything about their total breakdown of compensation. You can do all of that over here and you can save it. These summaries can be automatically assigned to certain calls. You have the automation section over here. For example, if the call contains candidates, use this summary, contacts, use this summary, so on and so forth. You can set up your own automation as well. Now let's come back to signal. Now, signals are basically a group of keywords, or rather a theme that you want to identify when that's being spoken about in the call. Over here, we have an example of a red flag. Now, let's say if you want to identify whether a candidate is a red flag or not, you can pretty much create a signal called red flag and add words like concern, not comfortable, issue, problem, etc. Whenever these words are spoken, the signal tracking kicks in. It identifies, measures, and gives you a summary and a report saying how many times these were fired, what kind of candidate it is. It gives you sentiment of that conversation eventually, and at the same time gives you a very clear idea of how exactly the call is going. Cool. Now, this is just the beginning. Let me tell you what exactly is coming, what more is coming rather. So when you open a call now, you will see that there's just summary, but eventually you will also see agents built right within AIRA Notetaker working as a base. So let's say you get on a call, you see Kevin over here speaking about his visa status. It's not really updated in Kevin's profile. AIRA Notetaker identifies that and it works with the AIRA Agentic universe and it automatically updates Kevin's profile for you. No hands touch. You don't have to do anything. Everything is managed by AIRA now. Next thing, it can also identify tasks when they are spoken about and also assign tasks to people based on who is working on what. It's that smart. And finally, you'll also see IRA to be part of the note taker. You can ask questions to the note taker, seek answers to what has been Kevin's status so far, what kind of experience he has, what kind of visa status he has, so on and so forth. All this information. So we are going to make IRA Notetaker not just a knowledge hub, but we are going to make it actionable. It can act on the information it has and make life easier for you so that you don't have to do all the grunt work, all the admin work of managing your database. You saw it with Job Change Alert Agent, you saw it with IRA Matchmaker, you're seeing it with IRA Notetaker, and there is going to be much more agents coming into your Recruiterflow system. Now, with that said, all these features, including IRA Notetaker, they are going to be part of the custom plan. So if you are somebody who are curious about the Notetaker or any other AI agents that we are building and making IRA magic work for you guys, we are happy to seek your interest and we are happy to showcase this to you. Let us know. And this is just an overview. We'll eventually dig deeper into each of these sections and tell you how exactly you can get the best out of IRA Notetaker. Stay tuned for that. And if you have any questions, suggestions, feedback, let us know. We are always ears to that. See you.